Hello, everyone. As an elder care specialist who has worked with countless older adults over the years, I've learned a simple but powerful truth. Once you reach age 65, you may be paying for things you no longer need to pay for. These unnecessary expenses quietly drain thousands of dollars from older adults every year, money that could provide comfort, stability, or joy. This isn't due to poor choices. It happens because many of the rights, protections, and discounts designed for people 65 and older are not automatically applied. You don't get a notice, no one calls you, and nothing turns on by itself. If you don't actively seek out these benefits, your savings slowly leak away through avoidable charges, often for years. So today, consider this your personal guide. I'm going to walk you through 6 major expenses that older adults frequently overpay, why it happens, and exactly how to stop it. And please stay with me until the end. The last area is one of the most commonly overlooked and can save hundreds to thousands of dollars each year. If what I'm saying already resonates with you, go ahead and comment yes below. You're not alone, and we're here to support each other. 1. Hospital coverage fees you may not need to pay. Let's start with one of the biggest and most common unnecessary expenses, paying monthly premiums for basic hospital coverage under the National Health Program. Many people turning 65 think they must start paying for this portion of coverage, and many are even told so directly. But for the majority of people, this simply isn't true. Here's the real rule. If you or your spouse worked and paid into the system for at least 10 years, or 40 quarters, you are usually entitled to the hospital portion at no monthly cost. You earned this over your working life. It's not a bonus, it's a benefit you already paid for. The problem is no one notifies you of this. There is no welcome letter, no alert, and absolutely no reminder at age 65. That leaves far too many people paying hundreds each month for something that should be free. I've seen this many times. One woman I helped, Emily, age 68, had worked more than 35 years in retail. When she enrolled, she was told to include the hospital premium. She paid it for 3 years, over $18,000, before learning she never owed it in the first place. That realization was heartbreaking. The fix is simple. Visit the official benefits website or call their helpline. Ask directly whether your work history or your spouse's qualifies you for premium-free hospital coverage. And if you're already paying, call the main health program hotline at 1-800-633-4227 to verify immediately. If this surprised you, comment amazed below. 2. Medication costs, how to reduce them dramatically. Prescription drug expenses are one of the biggest financial burdens facing seniors today. I've met too many older adults who ration their medications, skip doses, or cut back on essentials to afford their prescriptions. But that doesn't have to continue. Here's the big update. Beginning in 2025, a national policy caps your annual out-of-pocket drug costs at $2,000 if you are enrolled in the drug program. This is a major change, and many older adults still don't know it exists. Even now, thousands of people qualify for additional assistance but haven't applied. I've worked with people paying $4,000 to $6,000 a year in prescriptions when they could be paying far less, or in some cases, nothing. Take Robert, age 71. He had heart issues, high cholesterol, and joint pain requiring multiple monthly medications. Even with discounts, he paid over $6,000 a year, nearly half his income. Only at a community workshop did he learn he qualified for both low-income assistance and the upcoming cost cap. His monthly cost dropped almost overnight. Here's what you should do. Make sure you're actually enrolled in the drug plan. Visit the benefits website or call your local assistance office to check if you qualify for extra help. Ask your pharmacist or doctor whether there are lower-cost alternatives or generics you're not using. If keeping your medication costs below $2,000 a year feels like a game changer, comment vital. 3. Homeowner charges, special reductions for older adults. Your home is more than a building. It's your comfort, your memories, and your independence. But property tax bills or other local fees can make staying in your home stressful, especially on a fixed income. Here's the good news. Many counties and states offer property tax reductions, freezes, exemptions, and deferrals, specifically for homeowners 65 and older. But again, these programs are almost never automatic. Local offices do not contact you when you turn 65. Research shows that over 60% of eligible seniors never apply, costing them thousands. Let me share about Harold, age 73, from Florida. He'd lived in his home for 45 years and paid $4,200 a year in property taxes. A friend mentioned the senior exemptions in his county. When he applied, he qualified for a 30% reduction, plus an option to defer taxes without penalties until the home is sold. He had been eligible for years and unknowingly overpaid more than $25,000. To find your savings, call your local tax assessor's office and ask, do you offer senior exemptions, reductions, or deferrals? You can also search online by entering your county and senior property tax relief. If this lifts a weight off your shoulders, share this with another homeowner who needs it. 4. State income taxes. Age-based savings you may be missing. When most retirees think about taxes, they assume everything gets simpler. But many states offer special tax breaks, specifically for people 65 and older. Exemptions for pensions, retirement withdrawals, or other income sources. These exemptions vary by state, and they're not always automatically applied. If you use tax software, it may not check the right box. If you use a preparer, they may not know unless you ask. Margaret, age 69, from Arizona, filed online and missed an age-based exemption that would have excluded $25,000 of her retirement income. She ended up paying over $1,000 she didn't owe. James from Georgia had a similar experience. His preparer simply didn't apply the senior exemption. Here's how to avoid overpaying. Check your state's revenue website for terms like senior income exemption or 65-plus tax deduction, and when filing taxes, ask specifically, did you apply all age-based tax benefits available to me? If this is new information, comment Relief Perk. 5 extra health plans. Sticking with the wrong one can cost you. Many people choose a supplemental or advantage plan when they turn 65 and then never look at it again. Unfortunately, this can quietly cost hundreds or thousands of dollars a year. Plans change every year. Premiums go up, benefits shrink, doctor networks shift, better plans appear. If you don't compare your options during the annual window from mid-October to early December, you might stay in a plan that's far from your best option. More than 75% of older adults never review their plan again after their first year. Companies count on that. Edward, a client of mine, started with a $40 monthly plan. Over the years, it increased to $100, his benefits shrank, and his doctor left the network. At age 75, a counselor helped him compare options. He switched to a similar plan with zero monthly premium, saving $200 a year. To check your options, use the official plan comparison tool online or call the helpline. It's free and neutral. If you plan to review your plan this year, comment Change. 6. Household utilities, hidden discounts for seniors. We often think of big expenses like health care or taxes, but monthly utilities, electricity, water, trash, internet, and phone, add up fast. Many older adults don't realize that companies and states often offer senior discounts, low-income reductions, energy assistance, or fee waivers. These are rarely advertised. No provider calls you at 65 to say, hey, we now offer you a discount. Alice, age 77, lived alone in a small apartment and paid over $150 monthly for utilities. A relative discovered her provider offered a senior discount. After submitting a simple form and income proof, her bill dropped by $35 a month, saving her more than $400 a year. To find your savings, call each provider and ask, do you offer senior discounts or 65-plus assistance programs? You can also check your local aging agency website or use online benefit finder tools. If you're ready to cut these costs, comment Cut Costs. Closing message. We've now covered 6 major areas where older adults often lose money unnecessarily: hospital coverage premiums, prescription costs, property taxes, income taxes, additional health plans, and utility bills. The message is simple. You've earned these benefits. You deserve to keep more of your money. Knowledge is powerful, but action is what creates change. So I invite you to make one small promise to yourself today. Maybe it's, I'll verify my hospital coverage this week. I'll review my drug plan and check for assistance. I'll call my county tax office tomorrow. I'll compare my health plan during the next open window. Share your promise below. Your commitment could inspire someone else. If this helped you, please like the video, share it with someone who needs it, and subscribe for more guidance on thriving confidently in your later years. Thank you for spending this time with me. Stay informed, stay empowered, and I'll see you in the next session.